Hello, Merry Meet and Happy New Year's. The topic I want to discuss is one that shows up all the time in various forms of Wiccan forums and Wiccan Pagan and all of those forums. And that is somebody crying, "What shall I do there with these fluffy bunnies or these people who are just into witchcraft because of whatever TV series is popular at the time that has witches. What shall I do about them? My mind will explode." And yeah, I'm here to answer that question. Now, the short answer to this is you do nothing. Sure, there's a lot of people out there who has wrong or very strange ideas when it comes to witchcraft. How is this your problem? Basically, unless that person wants to get into your coven, what does it matter? Why and how and if and such of their practice? Now, a little bit longer answer, of course, is yeah, there is a lot of people who, especially teenagers, and I'm saying this from somebody who has some experience with being a teenage witch. I started practicing magic when I was 10 years old. And so a lot of people my age when I grew up that I knew that practiced magic were of these types. So yeah, there's a lot of people who come to magic because of some sort of popular media, that be a TV show, the most common, or a book, or a movie, or something that has witches in it. And generally speaking, these people either A, have a lot of misconceptions about what witchcraft actually is. For example, we had a lot of people coming into various occult forums some years ago saying, is there really a slayer? Is there a power of three? Is there charmed ones? No, it's fiction. It's a TV show. Unless you want to be a chaot and work that into your paradigm, no. So yeah, you have those. And you also have a lot then that get into it for the wrong reasons. And they get into it because either they want to be cool or because it's something they know will annoy their parents and it becomes a way of teenage rebellion. Now, do that mean that I think it's wrong of them to practice? No. I mean, what are the right reasons to practice? Now, of course, if you're going to become a Wiccan and be serious about it, since Wicca is a religion, it should be because you have some faith within that religion. But just practicing witchcraft or basically natural magic can be for any reason you please. If that is because you want to be cool, then sure, I might think you're a bit superficial, but your life, your choice. So, yeah, I don't really see the big problem here. Where the problem, of course, is when these people spread misinformation. Because there are quite a few people like this who then go onto forums and they repeat whatever bullshit they have heard that I have too little experience to know is not fact. And then other beginners start to repeat this, and we have the whole Jungle Telegraph, and then people eventually say, no, you can't be a witch unless your mother were a virgin and the 57 angels sang at your birth. So, yeah. However, I think it's very important to not become an asshole when criticizing these people, because it's very easy to be snobbish and sit there with your nose in the clouds and say, I do declare this is not proper witchcraft. You're not a proper witch. Be gone. And that doesn't help anyone. Because here's the thing. Those people that get into witchcraft from the quote-unquote wrong reasons, one of two things are going to happen. Either A, they will eventually lose interest because something else will come along and grab their attention, or they'll discover that unless they actually put in real work and effort, they will get very little results, or it just isn't cool anymore and they'll just move on their happy little way, or they will get a deepening interest and become more serious about it. So there's nothing to do. And even if you said, no, we can't have this, who title made you the judge and jury of Wiccan? How exactly are you gonna stop it? Are you gonna go and shoot people who aren't practicing witchcraft for the right reasons? Yeah, so no, you really shouldn't do anything. If spreading of misinformation really bothers you, here's what you can do. You can spread right information. For example, you can start a YouTube channel that's free. It takes a bit of time, but really, I mean, I have very little technical knowledge. I just yap at a camera. If you have any kind of technical knowledge and expertise, you could make a lot better videos than mine, and you can speak about your experience. You can recommend books that will help people get the right information. You can spread information that way. You can create a blog and blog about witchcraft, or you can write a book. You can spread information out there. That's a positive way to counteract some of the bullshit you'll find within the pagan community. Now, am I here saying that you should never correct somebody who serves you bullshit? No, of course not. When I'm at a pagan, Wiccan, or New Age gathering and somebody says something that's completely ludicrous, I generally speak up and say, no, this isn't how it is. And if I'm at a forum or something, I usually write a reply and speak about it. That's something you can do. However, just saying, you're a fake witch, that just makes you be the bad guy. Because there's so much of that bullshit in our community as it is. People that says, oh no, we're the only one that has the right information, that these are the true Wiccans, the true witches, the true whatever. It's one of these reasons why I hate the word true when setting connection with some group. We're the true Wiccans, so anybody else, they are just stupid. Because that is just generally people who has an enormous need to be important. People that need to be a part of this exclusive club and be better than everybody else. So yeah. So what do you do when your friend who has just watched the originals and decided to be a witch and just do it because they think it's cool or whatever? What do you do when confronted with this individual? Generally speaking, you can help them by telling them that you are interested in the craft and recommending books. You can debate with them when they say things that isn't true, if they are able to hold on a conversation with it in a reasonable way. and not just get into a shouting match. You can direct them to various websites, YouTube channels, and so on where they can find information. And if nothing like that works, just leave them alone. Because here's the thing. Everybody has the right to practice whatever way they want. And if they don't want to follow any advice and believe that after they have practiced for 2 weeks based on a TV show that they are the high priestess of Sheba, then let them believe that and just move on. Because you can't do anything, and it wouldn't be right for you to do anything, because even if you believe they are 100% wrong, how they practice do not affect you. Here's my philosophy for life, generally speaking. As long as, even if people do something I think is extremely wrong, as long as it doesn't affect others, as long as it isn't forced on others, I say live and let live, let them at it. So really the only thing you can do is to be positive and try to educate them. And if they're not interested in that, let them sail their own sea and wish them well. Be the bigger person. Because being a witch, being into witchcraft is not about being right. It is about following your own path and seeking to better your life and seeking enlightenment and a closer connection with the gods and the deities on that path. So yeah, that's my advice on the matter. You can take it or leave it. Have a great day, and blessed be.